Latin America is home to the largest number of Roman Catholics. But the flock is dwindling as dramatically as the Church's influence. Revelations of widespread clerical sex abuses are greatly to blame, but they're not the only reason. Beatriz Jorquera and former priest Luis Peña are newlyweds. Luis took his vows of chastity at age 17, but 10 years ago he fell in love with Beatriz. They kept the relationship secret, but although he loved his pastoral work, he says he couldn't keep living a double life, so he left the priesthood last year.
If I could have been married and remained a priest, I would have been overjoyed, but it wasn't possible. I wish that would change, because I believe it's completely compatible to devote oneself to a family and also to pastoral work.
Luis was an excellent priest. He was very close to everyone, young and old. The parish loved him, so it was hard.
Now the Catholic Church's rigid disciplinary norm that demands celibacy from priests could be changed, or at least loosened, starting in the Amazon, which is shared by 9 South American countries. During the Pan-Amazon Synod of Bishops last October, there was consensus that the Catholic Church desperately needs more priests, not only for the sake of souls, but also to save the Amazon rainforest from deforestation, which has been one of the Pope's key focuses. And in order to get more priests, it was argued that it might be necessary to end the prohibition on marriage. The idea is being resisted by the Vatican's most orthodox wing. With the blessing of former Pope Benedict, a controversial new book by Cardinal Robert Sarah argues that lifting the celibacy law would strongly damage the Catholic Church, the world's oldest institution. But others insist that enforcing the celibacy law is discouraging priests from joining and damaging the reputation of those who've already taken their vows. One of them is Father Eugenio de la Fuente, who believes that making an exception for the Amazon region is not the answer.
I don't think that this reform should apply to one specific case. Rather, there should be a profound study carried out about the celibacy requisite, and the decision that results from it should apply to the entire Catholic Church, not just a segment of it.
Still, the Vatican has defended celibacy for more than 1,000 years, and given its historic aversion to reforms, abolishing it could take a long time. Lucia, Newman, Jazeera, Santiago.